Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening, everyone. Happy hump day. We're almost to the weekend. I had a good day today. So there's not that much news today except for this. So and happy episode 45 out of 100. The first 100 the first crazy 100 days of Joe Biden's presidency. Today's crazy news is never ending. This is it. Here we go. Here's the news. So this past week on Monday, gas prices went up to $3 an hour. I mean, $3 now, which that's crazy. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden, for making our prices go up for $3. And you know why the prices are up to $3? What we believe. Well, I believe it went up to $3 because him canceling the Keystone Pipeline. That's what happened. So, because of climate change. That's why it's $3, because there's no more Keystone Pipeline. That was a good pipeline. Had good jobs in it, too. And now our prices are skyrocketed. It's not going to be good for poor families out there, That's the bullcrap that we get all the time. The Democrats lie to you and say, oh, we care about poor families. We want to help poor families. Do this and do that for poor families. But no, they don't. They make everything worse for poor families by high taxes, high gas prices, all this. So thanks for that, Joe Biden. Now, all these people on Facebook and stuff are saying, oh, these prices are because of Trump. These prices are this. It was high during Trump's presidency here. But we have Biden right now. Crazy Joe, Dementia Joe, crazy Demon Joe, if you will. Raising our taxes, raising our gas, okay? They're saying, oh, it's Trump, they're blaming it on Trump, they're blaming this on Trump. But actually, it's Biden, When Trump was in office in 2020, and earlier this year, before Biden came in, back in January, not too long, but still, for a long time, 2019, 2020, 2018, 2017, we had low gas prices, We had low prices. And this is the highest gas price height since 7 years ago, back in 2014 or 2013. NBC News said it's high right now because they didn't say because of Biden. They just said because. Let me tell you what they said in a couple of minutes. But this is the longest gas hike since 7 years ago, okay? Crazy, since November 2017. November 2014. Sorry. And that was with Obama. That was with Obama and Biden, when they were president and vice president. In the back, and then ever since Trump, 2017, 2018, 2019, gas prices were low. 2020, 2021, gas prices were really low with Trump. So how could these people are crazy on Facebook say, oh, it's high up there because of Trump? That don't make sense, because it was way down with Trump. Maybe some people that live in California and Oregon and Washington and D.C. and New York and all these Democrat places and Michigan, their gas prices were probably high because they're a Democrat state. So, maybe that's why it was high when Trump was still here, because they're Democrat states, and Democrat city. Okay, it might be a Republican state, but you might live in a Democrat city in that Republican state. But anyway, that's why probably it was high. when Trump was in office, I guess. But still, you know, Trump had all these good tax cuts all the time, no taxes and no gas prices. 2020 was high because China ruined that with COVID, made an increase on gas somehow. And China did that. But anyway, but here's the thing, this is what the Democrats are telling you, all these news people, all these fake news people are saying that Russia interfered with pipeline somewhere. And I think that's a bunch of bullcrap. I think that's fake. I think because the Keystone pipeline got ruined. I think that all these pipelines due to climate got ruined by Biden. Biden took their jobs away due to his climate plan, I guess. And that's why our gas prices are going through the roof, because the gas prices with Obama were up in the roof. So, and Biden is just like Obama, so he's a Democrat, and all the Democrats are like Biden. I mean, with like Obama and all the other, and Clinton and all these people in the past. So that, thanks to that, Biden, I swear, probably be $4 and $5, just like in 2012, and just like in all the past. So, with that, it's crazy. We knew it would happen. We knew it would get this bad, but because just like Obama, we were so used to Trump's gas prices, and we were so used to Trump and his gas prices and his tax. We're not used to it no more. We have to get used to it again. It's crazy. Thanks to that, Biden. That's not helping anyone. Okay, maybe rich people. Don't bother them that much. It don't hurt them that much. But poor people, it hurts them. It's crazy. But anyway. If you really want to have a solar panel car or electric car, an electric powered car, people, if you just want to do that and make the change and get rid of gas stations and get rid of Keystone pipeline, I think that Russia thing is fake. But anyway, just like the election stuff is fake. But with Russia, that's fake. That's the lynch shot. But anyway, but this isn't gonna, this isn't gonna help poor people out, okay? Oh, sorry. If you want everyone in America to have electric cars to help the climate, then they're expensive, I know, but if you want to get rid of gas, if you want to get rid of gas to help the climate, and your climate's not putting crazy, Joe. If you want to give everyone electric cars, solar car, robot car, whatever, the futuristic stuff, to give it to people that, some people might afford it, some people won't afford it. And to the people that can't afford it, if this is what you want, this is what you want to happen, you need to just give the car to people for free. Okay? Or make it lower price. If you want to help the climate with electric cars, then that's what you need to do. If you just want to get rid of the pipeline, so you should have, we need to do this. If you want it to happen, you need to do it. To help people out. Because if that's what you want. Okay? That's my say on that. If you want this planet to be better and healthier, that's fine, but you need to figure out a cheaper way to do it and a better way for poor people in this country to do it. So that's my take on that. I don't know how I got that in my mind, but I did. I talked about that before, but once again, thanks a lot, Biden. Another thing I saw on the news, NBC News and ABC News recently was fights and violence is much more worse than this year somehow. Like the shooting on Times Square. And they're saying, and I saw this, it happens in Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Chicago. They said Chicago. They said New York City. They said all these places and all these Democrat-run cities and states. New York, Pennsylvania, California, all these places that Georgia, all these Democrat states that are having shootings right now. And Colorado's, I think, a Democrat one too. All these places that are having shootings and stuff are all Democrat. There's not a one Republican city or state. Well, except for Indiana, but we got cities here that are Democrat. But in Illinois, Chicago, all these places that are having gang and shooting and violence. And this is NBC that we're talking about. They said this is true. They mentioned Chicago. They mentioned New York City. They mentioned Times Square, which is in New York City. They mentioned their places on their network. It's true. There's no fact checking about it. It's true. It's Democrat cities. Think about it, folks. Think about it. There's no shootings in Republican cities or Republican states. Somehow Indiana is in that mix, but that's kind of misleading a little bit. But anyway, and that's NBC that announced that, or everywhere announced that these cities that are having violence. They mentioned they're Democrat cities. They didn't mention the Republican cities, I don't think. Like, that's where all the Black Lives Matter violence is happening. That's where Democrat places, Democrat cities like Minneapolis and DC and all these Democrat places are having this violence and the gun shooting in Democrat places. They did not say Republican city. So Republican cities are having it easier. Right? We don't have no violence here. Well, that's misleading because Republican cities do have violence. Every single city in America does have violence. That's true. Every single city and every single state has violence. We can't get away from it because there's evil people out there. But there's criminals out there. So, because they didn't have good childhoods or whatever, they don't get taught. They do bad things because they weren't taught the right way. They weren't taught how to behave very well. That's what happened. So when you grow up, you do stupid things because you don't know what the consequences are. Or you don't listen to the consequences, They tell you what the consequences, teachers at schools and stuff tell you. Principals, when you get in trouble there, they tell you what's going to happen when you grow up, but they don't listen because they don't want to listen, because they don't have to listen. That's how it is. I listen to everyone. And, but Republican cities do have issues. My city is a Republican city. But we do have some issues with violence and stuff here. We're not perfect, but here's the thing. Chicago, New York City, Minnesota, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, these big cities that are Democrat cities, they get 10 times more violence than Republican city. Maybe Republican city once a year, every year has like one or two. While big cities, Democrat cities, have like 10,000 a day, like every day. And Democrat cities. Republican cities maybe have one or two or 3 situations, or 10 situations, or 100 situations. But Democrat cities that are big and Democrat run, Democrat mayors and stuff, they have like 1,000, 1 million. A bunch. They got more crime in Democrat cities than Republican cities. That's basically that's what I'm saying. Now, I brought this whole topic up because that was in the news recently. I just want to point that out. That is true. That is true because NBC, ABC, Fox News, everyone said this. It's true. I'm not making this stuff up. You don't have to fact check me on this because that's true. What I'm saying is true. It's not false. They said it on there too. So, recently, so, yeah. It does happen in every city. We're not perfect. And I wish it was perfect, but unfortunately we can't get there, but that's sad, but you know, but we do have like 1 or 2 or 3 a month, while other places a month, just 1 month, 30 days, 28 days, 31 days, have 1,000 a day, like each state or something. Not every day, but it happens a lot. So, I just want to point that out, that violence and crimes happen, yes, in Republican cities, and they happen more in Democrat cities, because they defund their police. They don't have no law enforcement, so. I just want to point that out, okay? Because that's recent, so I didn't mention it yet, because it was Monday. But anyway, yesterday, sorry. Monday. So, yeah. Well, actually, it was Tuesday. And today's Wednesday. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm not doing a funny video today. I will on Friday. No, I will show a funny video on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Jonhson Mclang Show. And make sure you like and subscribe. After you subscribe, push the notification bell so you never miss a Jonhson Mclang episode or any video of mine. Thank you so much for watching. And share if you want to. I'm not mandating you to share. I'm not gonna be a governor or mayor that tells you what to do. I'm not gonna be like Biden telling you what to do. I'm not forcing you to share my video, but if you want to share my video, you can. If you want to subscribe, you can, but I strongly recommend that you subscribe and push the notification bell. But I'm not mandating you to subscribe if you don't want to. I'm not mandating you to dislike the video. And you can dislike the video if you want to. You can like the video if you want to. It's your choice, okay? You do whatever you want on here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.